What's going on, guys? IB918 here, and today we're taking a break from Ultimate Team, and I'm gonna give you guys a little offensive tip, so to say. The play that we're gonna be going over in depth is gun doubles weak, Saints cross. Um, we'll also be going over a few other plays, but not really in depth. But there'll be plays that you can mix in with this play. That way, your opponent doesn't catch on and start using this. But pretty much this is my zone, one of my zone beaters. Um, looks like this. It's also one of your quick audibles, as you can see. So you don't need to break the huddle with this. I'm just doing it right now for demonstration purposes. Um, Pretty much the way I choose what play I'm going to break the huddle with is whichever one's not in my quick audible. So I'm not going to be calling slants, halfback, mid draw, or four verts, or PA Saints cross in a game. But for here, I am. Basically, the key setup that I do for this is just cancel the play action by you can do whatever. You can pass block them. You can put them out to a drag. I wouldn't put them. You can even do a wheel. I wouldn't do anything like this because it may mess up the route. Um, but most of the time I just pass block them. And circle and square, you can do whatever you want with. You can do out routes. It doesn't really matter. The two routes that you don't want to mess with in this play will be X and triangle. Those are the two routes that you're mainly going with against zone. So let's just run it and see what we get. You can see it's actually man-to-man there. So it does beat man 2. So let's go into instant replay and check that out real quick. This was against man-to-man, and you can see you just have to pretty much recognize the defense. The way I do it is kind of a weird way. The linebacker that's on the right side tight end is actually following him. That's how I tell it's man. But you can see as soon as triangle makes his break across the middle field, he has, when the ball gets to him, he probably has 5-7 yards of separation on his defender. So I the way I do the way I read defense is always post snap. So most of my plays are set up to beat both man and zone. So it's man again, and again the same separation. So hopefully we'll get a zone play here. I'm not too sure if I chose random defense or not. So let's just go into it again. Random play. Cancel the play action. Alright, now we're in zone. And you can tell that the zone, let's go into instant replay so I can explain this better. When you're facing zone, it does take a little bit longer for this route to get open. So if your opponent's sending zone blitzes and the blitzes are getting to you fairly quickly, this is not the play to run. However, I will show you a play that you can run instead of this that'll beat the zone blitzes. As you can see, as of right now, as of right here, the deep drag across the middle of the field looks like it's covered. But when he makes his second cut across, as soon as he makes his second cut across the middle of the field, that's when I throw the ball and I lead it to the left side of the field, and then I switch on and use your catch. So you can tell, like, right, he makes a second cut and Drew Brees is already throwing the ball. So let's run that a few more times, then I'll go over all the other plays that you can run out of this. And you can tell that was even against a man blitz, and it still got there. It's pretty much just timing. With that deep route, it took me a little bit in practice mode to get the timing down, and then the more you run it, the easier it gets. So that time he might be in. No, he's not. So pretty much get the the gist from it. It does beat man and zone. Um, that one probably should have been swatted down. I threw that one a bit too late. Um, and even the triangle route does get open against zone. But I like to get the most yardage out of this play. So against zone, normally I'm looking for that deep route. But this will be our last time running it. And that was a blitz there. So, all right. So you pretty much get the idea for that play. So other plays that you can run, curl flat. I like to run curl flat because when my opponent is doing something along like trio sky zone, a zone blitz where they're blitzing 5 guys and they're still in zone coverage, it's a quick concept. So I mean, yeah, it doesn't get you a lot of yards, but it's a good play to mix in, because if you run that enough, your opponent will stop running that zone blitz, and he'll start putting more people in zone coverage. And then here, let's give you an example of what I'm talking about. So pretty much we'll choose curl flat, then go to random play. So right here, I mean, they're definitely in a sugar formation, so they could be running sugar blitz. Who knows? So run this play, curl flat, and actually get 10, 12 yards on it. And then this play, okay, doesn't seem like they're blitzing anybody. So now again, it's in your quick audible, just audible to it, and there you go. So that's why I don't break the huddle with a play that's my quick audible, because you can easily get to it. And this one's going to take a while to get open, but you can see that even then he still gets open deep down the middle of the field. So, but yeah, that's why I don't break the huddle with plays during my quick audibles. Curl flat. You'll notice in this formation, the halfback's on the left, and then there's plays where the halfback's on the right. I'll run angle smash, but I run it with like a hurry up sort of scheme, because okay, say they're in a non-blitzing defense and then you want to go to PA Saints cross, it's clear that you just switched. So however, I will run that play. It's pretty much the same concept. It's a get the ball out quickly because you're getting blitzed. I'll run Saints go. Corner strike. This is the play that I break the huddle with 90% of the time. Mainly just because it has that drag route across the middle. You can set it up however you want. So it's a good base play to have. So because you can make multiple adjustments to it. The only play I don't adjust is that drag route. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys like this scheme. I think that's about all the basic plays that I run out of there. I mean, there's HB slip screen that I'll run every once in a while. There's FL screen. I'll go over FL screen real quick. When I notice my opponent's running again like trio sky zone, a zone blitz play that doesn't really cover the flats, and then they're really just backing up to protect the deep ball, so to say, I'll whip out the FL screen, because there's going to be no one over there. So, but I really only do that when I know I'm almost 100% sure that my opponent is going to run a zone blitz with no flat coverage. So, I mean, it's pretty much just paying attention, because now with Madden 15 you can actually see what defensive play your opponent's picking. So if you notice that they're picking the same defensive play, whip out this play. If it work, if you know it's gonna work, why not call it? I mean, there's no. I'm on. I don't feel the need to run the same play over and over and over and over and over again. But this is one play. I will run this play over and over again before I'll run PA Saints cross, because it'll get them out of that blitzing defense, which will give me more time to pass, which will open up PA Saints cross. So anyways, that's about it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like these offensive tip videos, I'll be doing a single back snugs flip one shortly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you